Yo, so in today's devlog, we're going to be making a Rasengan. There's like 3 different parts to the skill. The first one is that it pushes your character up in the air, as you can see on the screen. Then it spawns the Rasengan mid-air, and then it increases your speed, as you can see. So yeah, it's pretty easy to make. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I made it, and yeah. Alright, so there are 2 things you need to know if you want to make this skill for yourself. One, you're gonna need to get yourself an animation. I got mine from the toolbox. I did not make it. I don't make animations. And 2, you're gonna need to get yourself the Rasengan VFX model. I didn't get it. I didn't make it. Sorry, I got it again from the raw VFX Discord. So you guys know I don't make VFX or animations. So yeah, you're gonna need those 2, and then from that we can go on and start scripting it.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, so as you can see, we have the animation. So we play it now. Pretty simple stuff. Plays the animation, nothing crazy. We're gonna make it a little bit slower though, so that because like when you're actually going in the air, you're gonna be in the air for a bit. So I want it to be a little bit slower. And then we're actually going to work on making the character like move up in the air. Alright, so this is pretty confusing to explain, but essentially what I did was I destroyed the current body position, then I created a new body position, but I also created a ray cast. So I shot a ray directly up from the character's humanoid root part C-frame up by 30 studs. And that pretty much, you guys already know how rays work. So it shot a ray up directly up from the character, 30 studs up, and the final, like the result of the ray, I'm setting the air C-frame to the result of the ray. And then later on, when I'm setting the body position, I'm setting the body position to the body's position. I cannot speak. The body's position dot position to the air C-frame position. So that makes my character move up. Now obviously you can edit the 4. So if I did 2 to multiply by the P multiplied by 2, that would make it like pretty fast. If I did 4, it would be even faster. You're gonna see now. I'm gonna use the skill, push me in the air. I don't come back down because I didn't delete the new body position that I created. So let me show you what I mean. So I'd have to do like a task dot weight, maybe like 0.5. Now just destroy the current body position. So now it should make me fall back down instantly, as you can see. Otherwise I'll be like kind of stuck in the air. But the reason why I actually decided to do the raycast thing and was because of this. So you can see normally when I'm using the skill, flying all the way up there, when I'm underneath here, you can see it puts me like, it stops me from like it stops my character from trying to like break through this, if that makes sense. Because if you set it to make your character always move like 30 studs up, it would be very buggy, because if there's something blocking you from moving 30 studs up, it would literally just break. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get flung or something. So it's pretty useful to use a ray, because you can see it makes my character jump. But if there's something blocking me, it doesn't fully do the jump. It just jumps enough studs as high as it can, as long as it's less than 30, if that kind of makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. So honestly, I don't really fully understand it myself, but yeah, that's pretty much. All right, so for a little progress update, so far we have it. So the character moves up in the air 30 studs. If it's blocked by something, it won't go up the 430 studs. And it plays the animation and kind of like syncs with the animation. It looks very good. So the next thing we're going to try to add now is make it so that the Rasengan appears in the character's right arm, and it makes so your character is slower, camera shake, you know, color correction, all that kind of good stuff to make it look like better as a skill. So yeah. All right, so the next thing that we did was we added a coroutine, and essentially what the coroutine is just doing is that as the character's like jumping up, it's going to be doing this at the exact same time. So we're welding the Rasengan to the character's right arm, as you can see. So when I run it now, meanwhile like my character is moving up in the air, the Rasengan is going to spawn in the hand like this, as you can see. It spawns in the hand like mid-air. Obviously we still have to tweak this, the C0, because it's like spawning like right in front of my hand. I want it to spawn like on my palm. So to do that, all we need to do is, so now you can see we did well.c0 is equal to c-frame.new 0, 2, and 0, which just makes it spawn like 2 behind the character. That kind of makes sense. It just changes the position of it. So now when I press V, you can see it spawns on my character's, like the back of my character's hand, which kind of makes it look like he's actually holding a Rasengan, whereas before it was spawning like in the character, which is kind of weird. So yeah. All right, so then as you can see, we pretty much just made some like quality of life, just changing up a few things. So we added some color correction, we added camera shake, and then what we did was we made it so that whenever the skill is active, the humanoid's walk speed is 60, but then the jump power is 0, so they can't jump, otherwise it'd be a bit brain dead. And after a task dot delay of 3 seconds, the humanoid's walk speed is set back to 16, and the jump power is set back to 50, so they can jump and like walk normally. And we loop through the VFX again, and if it's a particle emitter, we turned it off. Then we did a task dot weight 0.5. Then we added it to the breeze, so we kind of deleted it after 0.5 seconds, so it actually looks like the particle turned off, if that makes sense. So let me show you what I mean. I'll show you the difference. So this is what it looks like now. does the camera shake and everything, makes your character fast. You can see, then the Rasengan kind of looks like it disappears in the hand. You can see it like disappears. Whereas if we didn't do that, and we didn't do the task.wait, it would just get deleted instantly. So it would kind of just look a bit weird. So you can see here, it just removes from the hand instant. I don't really like the look of that. So yeah, we'll just added some things to make it look better. Looks pretty good. Then I'm thinking if this video gets like 100 likes, which it probably won't, but if it does, I'll try to add a hitbox and then maybe like a cutscene. So like if you walk into somebody while you have it in your hand, it will do like a cutscene from using like maybe, I don't know, Minato using that like Rasengan, something like that. You never know. So
近々なんか見えない絆なんて